your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, make you know that on me tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba, hey, DJ Drogba.
As you guys can see, I've already started on this eye. The two palettes that I'm using, I have my brows kind of done, not blended out. I don't have on any other makeup or anything. I have on some eye cream, the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream. I have that on and nothing else, because I don't like doing my face until after I do my eyes, just in case of fallout, and I don't get time to be trying to fix stuff and all that other stuff. You guys know that I usually do my eyes first. The palettes I'm using today are the Warrior 2 by Juvias, which looks like this right here. And then I'm also using the Soul palette by ColourPop, which looks like that, and like that right there on the inside. So yeah, let's get to it. So pretty much all of the like crease transitional shades are going to come from the Juvias palette, and then the lid shades are going to come from the ColourPop palette. Neither of these are new. They're just newer products to my collection, and I'm really trying to get back to using up what I have instead of purchasing so much. So it's still kind of like new because it's new to me. Does that count? I'm going in with my Morphe M514 brush and the shade Zama, the orange shade right there. It's probably not in focus because the camera should be focused on my face. So I'm going in with that, and then I'm just going to start applying that into my crease, just basically blending that shade into the crease, and then I am going to build that shade up. I think it has some really good pigmentation, but I definitely feel like it's a color that you have to kind of build up to your liking. But I'm the type that loves a good orange in the crease. I'm always here for a good orange in the crease, especially on deeper skin tone, because I feel like it just always works. Going back into the palette, I'm going to go into the shade Jamata. If I jack this up, don't come for me. Do not come for me with the pronunciation in the comments. But I'm going to go in with that shade right there, and I'm going to use my Delium 776, which I love. I feel like not enough people talk about the Delium Tools brushes, but they are pretty amazing. I am just going to apply that right into the crease. This one, I like packing this shade on, like packing this onto the lid and then kind of blending it. I feel like that's how you get the best application with this shade. So now taking the shade Kofunu, this brown right here, I'm going to take my Morphe M506, and I am going to also apply this into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. I feel like the shade we used before, Jamata, that one is a little bit more red tone. This one is a little, it's more brown tone, so it's going to just deepen it up just a little. And since this is going to be a cut crease look, because y'all know I love my cut creases, I feel like when you have minimum eye space like mine, cut creases just always look really good. Now my house phone never rings, and then the day I'm off work it's ringing, which is crazy because my house phone never rings. But I feel like this shade, again, it just adds a little bit more definition to the look, because this one is just a little deeper and not as red and warm tone as the shade that I just used before this. So I went ahead and cut my crease off camera. It's just easier for me to do it like up close onto a mirror than trying to do it on camera. And then I actually finished up this eye right here. I'm gonna use 3 different colors from the ColourPop Soul palette. So I'm gonna use this really deep shimmer on the outer portion of the eye. I'm gonna go in with this mid-tone type of orange on the inner or the middle lid, the middle of the eyelid. And then I'm gonna go in with this champagne-y, goldish orange type of color right here on the inner portion of my eye. So there's going to be 3 different shades. So the deeper, the mid-tone, and then the champagne-y kind of color. And then you don't have to be extra like me and do the glitter on the crease, but I just want it to be extra. So I'll probably do the glitter part off camera because you don't have to do it. You don't have to be extra like I like being. And then once I get done with that, I'll probably go ahead and pop on my lashes, so then we can move to the face.
Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba.
All right, so the eyes are done. Here is what they are looking like. Lashes are on. I'm wearing the Ardel 778s. These are the ones that Andrea Renee, my girl Juria, she's always raving about. So this is actually my first time trying them, and I do really like them. They are super flirty, wispy, without being like over the top. So I'm definitely digging that. Foundation, I'm gonna do a cocktail today. Neither of these are new, but the combination, the cocktail, is new for me. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Caracas. Y'all know, love. This is bae. This is forever bae. I'm actually in need of picking up another one. I shook it up, so it looks like I have more than what I do. I'm probably like down here to that foundation, which says a lot because I have a lot of foundations, but I love this one. And I'm gonna mix it with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage in the shade Mahagony. I didn't like this when I first picked it up, but now I love it. I found how to use this for my skin type and I absolutely love it. So again, both of these are loves, but the combination is new. So we're gonna do that today, and I'm gonna use a brush. I'm not using my beauty blender today. I feel like it's time to get back to the brush when it comes to foundation application. So that's what we're doing. Lego.
Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba. Hey, DJ Drogba. Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh,
concealer, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealers. I picked up 2 shades. If you guys remember from that haul I showed you, I picked up 15.9 and 15.7. This one is 15.7 and this is 15.9. They both kind of look alike. I put 15.9 on, but I'm about to put 15.7 on top of that. Just because to me, I don't know, they both look alike. So I just figure 15.7 actually is coming across a little more warm than 15.9. So maybe, I wonder if 15.9 is warm honey and 15.7 is, oh, warm caramel. Okay, duh, Tiffany, you got 2 warm shades. All right, I guess that's why. I'm going to use my Real Techniques. I don't know what this is. I've had this brush for so long, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's a contour brush. I don't really know. But I like using this to blend out the edges, like the outer portion of my concealer. And then I'm going to go in with a sponge to blend out the remainder. So for my under eye setting powder, I want to try out this Fenty powder. Now, I've used the Fenty powder before. I did a whole video on the new Fenty concealers and the powder. I ended up taking both of them back to the store. I didn't care for the concealers, and the powder was okay. It wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't one of my favorite powders. And I remember a lot of you guys saying that I should have tried a lighter shade. Like, it could have just been the shade I got, but I just didn't love it. So recently, hey, they had like the little code on Sephora where you could get a powder, like this little small size of the powder. So I decided to go with honey because I remember a lot of people saying that I should have tried honey. So this is what it looks like. It's really small. I mean, it's a little trial size. Probably like if you were to go get a sample. I don't know. They might not even give you this much, but it seems like it's enough to probably last you for a little while. So I got honey. And I'm going to do honey underneath the eyes today to set my concealer, just to see how honey works. I know a lot of people love the powder. And like I said, the powder wasn't like a total flop. I don't know. I didn't love it as much as a lot of my other powders. And so because I didn't love it, I really didn't want to hold on to it. But honey looks like it might be a decent shade, so I'm just going to press that underneath the eye. You guys know I don't really bake per se. I'm not a baker. I much rather set underneath my eye by just kind of pressing the powder. That definitely sort of just melted into the skin. Honey almost seems like a skin tone shade for me almost. It's not like super light, so it's not gonna give that day glow underneath the eye type of feel, which works for me because I don't like that. I'm not a fan of most banana powders just because I don't like my eye like super highlighted. I do think I finally found a banana powder that fits me, and that's the new Wet n Wild banana powder. That is a good powder and cheap. Hello. But I feel like that powder is really good because it's not like super highlighting, and I really like it, and it does really set my under eye nicely. I've been loving that powder. This color is nice though. So the face is done for the most part. Just gonna go ahead and finish up the lips. There's the hair. You guys know anything that I may not have mentioned and you're curious about, it will always be listed down below in the description box, just as far as what's on my face. I wanted to try out this new Wet n Wild Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick. I have this shade Sin Nudes. I thought that was really cute. I thought this was a gloss. I thought these were being marketed as glosses, but they're being marketed as high shine lipsticks. So, okay. Now I'm going to line my lips with the NYX Mahagony liner. It's not new. It's just one of my favorite browns to line my lips with. Especially if I'm popping on more of like a nude gloss. This is that lip liner for that. This one or Earth Tone, but it's hard to get your hands on Earth Tone. So let's see. Definitely feels like a gloss. The color's pretty. I like how bendable this wand is. Like, it's like you could kind of move it any kind of way, and I like that. Okay. I am getting the feeling of a lip gloss though. Maybe they just were trying to like do a fancy name to it, but it's really a lip gloss. Not really getting lipstick feel. And it's not sticky though. Doesn't have a smell. That's a good thing. Y'all know how I feel about those smells. Like, my lips too big and too close to my nose for things that smell funny. Not glossy. Not glossy. What am I talking about? Not glossy. Not sticky. Not like super sticky at all. So I'm loving that. I really like the color. Hope it's not one of those glosses that gives like that line. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't like that at all. But overall, what are we thinking of the look? What are we thinking of the look? Okay, sis, I'm feeling it. I feel like it's still definitely, I mean, a neutral. It's not like the most colorful look in the world, but there is color, and you guys are always saying I don't do color, I don't give you color, and y'all are also saying I don't do like tutorials to get ready with me. So I feel like I'm giving y'all everything you've been asking for. So it's a look on my end. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know if you like to see more videos like this and anything else you want to tell me down below in the comment section. Why? Because I love and appreciate your feedback. So until next time, bye YouTube.